Every man has asked himself this question in silence. Does she really love me, or am I just wasting my time? It's the kind of doubt that slowly eats away at your confidence and keeps you awake at night. The truth is, if you don't recognize the signs, you may never find the answer. Women don't always express their feelings in words, but they always reveal them through their actions. That's why today, I'm going to share 12 things women do only for the men they truly love. By the end of this video, you'll know whether her love is genuine or if you've been fooling yourself all along. Deep down, you already sense something. Maybe she loves you, maybe she doesn't. But you want the truth. And trust me, you're not alone. Men everywhere face the same uncertainty. So before we continue, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a quick comment below. Have you ever felt unsure about her feelings? Write yes or no, because what comes next will either confirm your fear or give you the reassurance you've been waiting for. Number 1. She introduces you to her friends and family. When a woman truly loves a man, she doesn't hide him in the shadows. She wants the people who matter most in her life to know who he is. Think about it. If she's keeping you away from her family, avoiding posting about you on social occasions, or never mentioning your name in conversations with her closest circle, what does that really mean? It means she hasn't chosen you with pride. Love has no need for secrecy. When a woman loves you, she naturally wants to blend her world with yours. She doesn't feel embarrassed to say, "This is my man." Instead, she feels proud to stand beside you. To her, you're not just someone she's dating. You're someone she's investing her emotions and her future into. Now let me give it to you straight. If she keeps you hidden, you're not the main character in her story, Hannah. You're just a placeholder, and that's dangerous. A woman who truly loves will bridge the gap between your world and hers. She'll invite you to meet her family, not just as a guest, but as someone who belongs. When a woman brings you into her inner circle, it's more than an introduction. It's a declaration. She's saying, "You're not temporary. You're part of my life." Number 2. She invests time and stays through the long haul. Every man needs to understand this. Time is the ultimate test of love. Anyone can act sweet for a few weeks, even a few months. But when challenges show up, when the excitement fades, and real life begins, that's when you see who's truly there for you. A woman who genuinely loves you doesn't vanish when things get inconvenient. She doesn't disappear the moment you stop entertaining her or when life throws struggles your way. Instead, she stays. She shows up when you're sick, when you're broke, and when you're doubting yourself. That kind of loyalty can't be faked. Here's the truth. Women who are only in it for fun or convenience will walk away once they get what they want. They'll leave you hanging, wondering what went wrong. But the woman who truly loves you doesn't measure the relationship by what she can get from you. She measures it by what you can build together. The long haul isn't glamorous. It's messy, unpredictable, and demanding. It requires sacrifice. And when a woman endures all of that with you without flinching, it's because her love is rooted in something real. A woman who stays through the storms isn't just with you. She has chosen you. And in love, that choice means everything. Number 3, she confides in you. Deeply pay attention here, because this is one of the clearest signs of real love. When a woman opens up her world to you, she isn't just talking. She's surrendering a part of herself that she doesn't show to anyone else. A woman in love doesn't only tell you what she ate for lunch or how stressful her day was. She shares her fears, childhood scars, dreams, and insecurities. That level of honesty isn't casual. It's sacred. And if she chooses to share it with you, it means she sees you as more than a boyfriend. She sees you as a partner she can trust with her soul. Here's the reality. If she doesn't love you, she won't risk being vulnerable. She'll keep conversations shallow, deflect when things get serious, and never let you close enough to see her truth. Trust is valuable, and a woman only spends it on the man she truly loves. When she confides in you, she's not just sharing information, she's testing your ability to protect her heart. How you respond to her honesty determines whether she feels safe enough to keep building with you. If she gives you her deepest truths, understand this: you're not just in her life, you're inside her heart. Number 4, She prioritizes time with you over. Friends, a woman's schedule is the clearest reflection of her values. No matter how busy she is or how many people demand her attention, a woman in love will always find a way to make time for the man who matters most. This doesn't mean she abandons her friends or isolates herself from her circle. Balance is healthy, and you should never expect her to cut everyone else off. But notice the pattern. If you consistently come second to her social life, if you always have to fight for a place in her calendar, then understand this: she hasn't placed you at the center of her priorities. A woman who loves you will cancel plans when you truly need her. She'll choose a quiet night with you over chasing constant excitement with others, not because she's forced to, but because being with you brings her more peace and fulfillment than being anywhere else. Men often overlook this detail, but it's critical. When she values your presence above everything else, she's showing you where her heart truly belongs. If, on the other hand, she constantly chooses the parties, the friends, and the distractions, then you're just another option, not her choice. Time is the most precious gift she can offer, and when she gives it freely, without hesitation, that's love in action. Number 5. She feels comfortable not being perfect around you. At the beginning of a relationship, most women put on their best face, perfect makeup, polished words, flawless behavior. It's all part of the effort to impress, but love strips away the performance. When a woman truly loves you, she no longer feels the need to pretend. She lets you see her without the mask. She's not afraid for you to catch her on a bad day in sweatpants with messy hair. She doesn't panic if her jokes fall flat, or if she reveals quirks that others might find strange. Around you, she breathes easier because she knows she doesn't have to earn your acceptance, it's already there. Here's the truth: if she's always on, if she never shows you her real, unfiltered self, it means she doesn't feel safe enough to be authentic with you. And that means her heart hasn't fully chosen you. Perfection is exhausting, and no one can keep it up forever. When she loves you, she trusts you with the unpolished version of herself. She believes you'll still see her beauty beyond the presentation. Understand this: when a woman drops her guard, it isn't carelessness, it's intimacy. She's showing you her reality, not her performance. And if she's willing to be real with you, that's love speaking louder than words ever could. Number 6. She stops entertaining other men. This is a boundary every man needs to pay attention to. Before she chose you, she may have had plenty of options: men calling, texting, and trying to win her attention. But when a woman falls in love, those other voices fade into the background. She no longer craves validation or the thrill of knowing other men want her, because in her heart, she's already found the one who matters. If she's still flirting, still keeping backup plans, or leaving the door open for other men to walk in, then listen carefully. You are not her priority. You're just one of many. A woman in love doesn't juggle candidates, she commits. Some men choose to ignore the signs. They see the suspicious messages or the constant attention from strangers and pretend it's harmless. But real love doesn't leave room for competition. If she's serious about you, she'll make it clear to herself and to the world that her energy belongs to one man, you. The truth is simple. When she stops entertaining other men, it's not just about exclusivity, it's about respect. She's saying, "I've chosen you, and I don't need anyone else." That's not weakness, that's loyalty. And if you don't see that shift, it's time to ask yourself if she's truly chosen you at all. Number 7, she sees you in her future. A woman in love doesn't just think about the present moment, she envisions tomorrow, and you're standing right there beside her. Pay close attention to how she talks about the future. Does she include you in her plans, or are you always missing from the picture? When she loves you, she naturally imagines a life with you in it. She'll talk about the kind of home she wants to live in, the trips she dreams of taking together, and even the family she hopes to build one day. She doesn't speak in terms of me, she speaks in terms of we. That's not casual conversation. That's her heart expressing commitment. On the other hand, if every discussion about the future excludes you, that's not an accident, it's a warning. She's keeping her options open because she doesn't see you as permanent. And if You're honest with yourself, you'll feel that absence. Here's the truth. Women don't fantasize about men they don't value. They don't invest their imagination in someone temporary. If she's painting a future with you, it's because she's already decided to build her life around you. So listen carefully. If her vision of the future has space for you, it's not just a dream, it's her way of saying, I want you in my forever. Number 8, she shares every detail of her life with you. When a woman truly loves you, you become the first person who comes to her mind. Whether something good happens, something bad, or even something small and random, you're the one she wants to share it with, the one she celebrates with, cries to, and talks to about everything. This isn't about oversharing just to fill the silence. It's about intimacy. When she loves you, her instinct is to weave you into the fabric of her daily life. Every detail she shares is her way of saying, I want you to be part of my world. It means she values your perspective, your reactions, and your presence in even the smallest corners of her day. Here's the truth. If she keeps you out of her daily narrative, she hasn't fully let you in. If you only get fragments, if she hides important parts of her day or her struggles, then you're not yet the man she trusts with her whole self. Pay attention, because this is how women bond. Love makes her want to connect with you, from sunrise to midnight, when you become her first call, her last message, and the constant thread running through her day. That's no coincidence. That's her heart choosing you again and again. Number 9. She looks past your flaws. Every man has weaknesses, bad habits, and insecurities. We all do. The question isn't whether you're perfect, but whether she's willing to stay even after seeing the imperfections. When a woman truly loves you, she doesn't pretend your flaws don't exist. She sees them clearly, yet she chooses to look beyond them. She doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but she has the patience and strength to work through your rough edges with you. She believes in the man you're becoming, not just the man you are today. That kind of belief is powerful. It inspires growth, gives you purpose, and makes you want to become better because she saw potential where others only saw problems. Here's the hard truth. If she doesn't love you, your flaws will become her exit door. The moment things get inconvenient, she'll use your shortcomings as an excuse to leave. But love doesn't run at the first sign of imperfection. Love leans in. Love stays when it's easier to walk away. Understand this. Her patience with your flaws isn't weakness. It's commitment. It's her way of saying, I know you're not perfect, but I still choose you. And in a world where people abandon each other for far less, that kind of loyalty is rare, and it's real. Number 10. She remembers the little things that matter to you. Love isn't proven through grand gestures. It's revealed in the details. A woman who truly loves you pays attention, not just to the big moments, but to the small, subtle things most people overlook. She remembers the song that lifted your spirit on your worst day, the way you take your coffee, the story behind your scar, and the exact date you achieved something important. These details may seem small to you, but to her, they're priceless. Why? Because they come from listening with intention, and listening is love in action. Here's the truth. A woman who doesn't love you won't carry those details in her heart. She might smile or nod when you speak, but she won't remember. If you constantly feel forgotten, it's because you were never truly prioritized. But when she recalls the little things, when she surprises you with a memory you thought she'd forgotten, she's sending a powerful message. I see you. I value you. I carry you with me. Never underestimate this. Love lives in the details, and when she remembers them, it means you've carved a permanent place in her heart. Number 11. She proudly calls you. Her man, a woman who truly loves you, doesn't hesitate to show the world where she stands. She doesn't hide you behind vague labels like a friend or someone I know. She claims you openly, without fear, without hesitation. That public acknowledgement matters more than most men realize. When she introduces you as her man, she's drawing a line. She's telling other men her heart is spoken for and signaling to her circle that you're not temporary. This isn't just about words, it's about ownership of the relationship. love isn't ashamed to be seen. But here's the hard truth. If she avoids defining what you are, if she keeps you in the shadows while presenting herself as single to the world, you're not her chosen one. You're her option, her safety net, her convenience. And a man who ignores that reality risks living in a one-sided fantasy. A woman in love doesn't just feel it in private, she confirms it in public. When she says, "This is my man," it's not a casual statement, it's a declaration of loyalty. In a time when so many fear commitment, a woman who proudly claims you is revealing just how deeply she's invested. Number 12. She compromises for the relationship. Love isn't about one person always getting their way, it's about meeting in the middle. A woman who truly loves you won't stubbornly cling to her pride at the expense of your bond. She's willing to bend, to adjust, and to sacrifice small comforts if it means building something stronger with you. This doesn't mean she abandons her values. Real compromise never asks her to betray who she is at the core. But it does mean she's willing to shift her schedule, reconsider her habits, or confront her fears, all because she believes the relationship is worth it. That's not weakness. It's strength. It's a sign that her love for you outweighs her desire to always be right. Here's the sharp truth. If she refuses to compromise on anything, you're not building a partnership. You're trapped in a power struggle. And power struggles don't nurture love, they destroy it. When a woman chooses to compromise, she's sending a clear message. I care enough about us to change, to grow, and to put our future above my ego. That's what makes relationships last. Not perfection, but the willingness to adapt together. A woman who compromises for you has proven one thing beyond doubt. She's not just in love with the idea of being with you, she's in love with the reality of building with you. The truth about real love. You've just walked through 12 undeniable signs that reveal whether a woman truly loves you. These aren't theories, they're behavioral truths, actions, that speak louder than words. And if you're honest with yourself, you already know where your relationship stands. Here's the reality. Love isn't hidden. It doesn't make excuses. It doesn't keep you waiting in confusion or leave you second-guessing your worth. If she shows you these 12 signs, you don't have to wonder. You already have your answer. She's invested. She's chosen you. And she's showing it every single day through what she does, not just what she says. But if you notice the opposite, if she hides you, keeps her options open, avoids vulnerability, or refuses to compromise, you need to face the truth. You're not her priority, and the longer you ignore that, the more you risk losing your time, your energy, and your self-respect. This is your wake-up call. Don't chase illusions. Don't settle for being a placeholder in someone else's life. You deserve more than that, and if you're blessed with a woman who shows most of these signs, honor that. Be the man who matches her loyalty and commitment, because real love is rare. And when you find it, you don't take it for granted. Now take a hard look at your relationship through the lens of these 12 truths. If you see her in them, hold her close. If you don't, ask yourself why you're still there. And if this message hit home, don't just walk away and forget it. Act on it. Share this truth with another man who needs to hear it. Remember, the power in love belongs to the man who sees clearly and acts with strength.